What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today I thought it'd be fun to talk about some of the best cards that are going to be in Ghost from the Past 2, The Second Haunting. Now I know people are already getting this set. I mean, it should be out today as you guys are seeing this video. Some people are getting them early. I'm just hoping I get my case on Friday. We're going to see. I mean, I'm already hearing about how some of the stuff, like they're having to wait to get it shipped from Konami and everything, so mine might be a little bit delayed. It might be next week, but at the very least, I do hope to go like to a local card shop or Walmart or something to get some packs of this set, because I'm going to open up more than just a case anyway, and I'll try to get you guys some openings on, of course, Friday and this weekend, because I'm really excited about this set. Because first off, the reason I'm making like this video to begin with is there are much better cards in this set. It's not just about the Ghost Rares, although I'm really happy about seeing more Ghost Rares. This set had way better reprints than the other one. The other one was more like, hey, Dragonities. And that was about it. It had a couple of cool reprints, but it was pretty much just Dragonities, let's be real. This one is much better. We're getting some new cards for the TCG that we've been waiting on for a while. We're getting some amazing reprints, and I just thought I would talk about the most notable ones for you guys in a video. So be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy a video like this, and let me know too, which cards are you most excited about from this set in the comments. So first up, we have Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. This one, I'll admit, is a little bit nostalgia. I love Crystal Beast. But remember, it has been confirmed already too, we are getting the brand new Crystal Beast structure deck. That has been 100% confirmed. So I think it's going to be worth picking this one up, because I'm hoping this structure deck is going to give us a lot of options to bring out all the different forms of Rainbow Dragon, because Rainbow Dragon has like 4 or 5 forms, I think, now, when you have Original, Dark, this one, and I guess now 2 more fusions. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be in that structure deck. And I think this card's going to come in handy too. I think there's going to be plenty of cards that are going to make it where this is going to be worth having. And I'm kind of already wondering if they're going to have their own like branded fusion or red eye fusion for Crystal Beast and Rainbow Dragon as well in the deck. Because I feel like that's one of the only ways it's going to make it powerful enough to be worth using. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I think it's just noteworthy and worth picking up. Then after that, we have Shell Knight. Shell Knight's one I'm a little bit more excited about, I'll admit. Again, it's a little bit nostalgia kind of going on, but I love, of course, Fossil Fusion. I love the Fossil archetype. We got a few of them. It's been, what was it, one of the Battles of Legend, I think, or something like that. It's been a little bit. But it's cool now that we are getting the remaining stuff that was like in a premium pack for Japan. So we're getting the rest of the fusions. Shell Knight itself is a really good effect monster for them. And I just really like Fossil Fusion. It was like, I love teaming up with Jim in the Tag Force games. I think it was Tag Force 2, because they had the Fossil cards in there when they were anime only. And yeah, I'm just happy to see more support for them. I don't know if there's, I wouldn't say anything game breaking or anything, but it looks fun. So yeah, I was just excited mainly for myself, I guess, really. Then after that, probably one of the most notable reprints in this is actually Galaxy Soldier. Yeah, this card is always pricey. It's been, a tough one to get for a lot of people. It always has that value because it's really good in Galaxies, obvious, and Cyber Dragons. And it's good in other decks too, but those two I feel like are the main ones, right? Because, I mean, it makes it so much easier to bring out Cyber Dragon Infinity, and it's the main play for, like, Galaxy Eyes to be able to do that, and, have that searching ability and stuff, too. And again, it's just an easy to bring out level 5 for Cyber Dragons. You want plenty of those level 5s to go for your Sea Summons and get everything set up for you. So this has been a card that always kind of goes, from $10, sometimes lower, but it usually hits $10 and $20. Seeing another reprint is great, so don't miss out on that one. Then next up, we have Code Exporter. This is a card that Japan had for, I want to say, a couple of years before us. It's another one of those Cyverse effect monsters that you can use as a link summon from the hand, and it's really good for the Code Talkers, which is nice. I mean, I really like the Code Talkers, probably my favorite of all like the link archetypes, because link summoning, I don't usually play decks that do a lot of link subbing. There's only like a few that, do a little bit, but none of them have ever really seemed fun to me, except for Code Talkers. I really enjoy them, and some versions of just regular Cyvers too. It's kind of part of that, but mainly Code Talkers. So this card is definitely one you don't want to overlook. Code Talkers are, of course, getting Heat Soul, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, here in just a second, but yeah, being able to get more support for them, and again, link summon from the hand is great. So yeah, this is one we've honestly missed out for a while, and I'm glad we're getting it now. Then, of course, Rare Fish. This one seems so random, doesn't it? It's just great with instant fusion. You could basically like say all the different fusion monsters that we're getting in this set that are, were needed reprints from like OTS packs and things like that, Astral packs too. There's several that are getting reprinted in this, but Rare Fish I feel like is the most notable. For this one, for example, is so great using it in instant fusion with the Kraken deck, the shark deck that a lot of people use. I use that a lot on, of course, Master Duel. It's probably my go-to, actually. And having a reprint of this is great, especially as a holo. It was just a common before, and it was very pricey. So making this card cheaper and holographic, that's a win. That's definitely a win. Then, of course, Master Flare Hyperion. This is, well, how I felt last time with Dragoonides. I'm sorry, Agent players. You know my pain now, right? Basically, your whole structure deck was put into this, and I wanted to give them a little bit of shout out because Master Flare Hyperion is a very powerful card. I mean, fairies have always been good, especially the agents. I remember when they were just ruling the meta. I don't know if this new support will be enough to push them like they used to be, but it is still good support. It is definitely not something that you could just overlook because, yeah, they're getting a ton of different things. They have a couple of Link monsters in this. They are getting, of course, this new Synchro, and it looks like it's going to be fairly easy for them to bring them out, too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen on that. I don't think they're going to be too pricey, either. I don't think it's going to be too bad. So, yeah, from what I saw, I got most of them for my opening, so hopefully everything will be fairly easy for them to get. Then, one of my favorites, Elemental Hero Neos Klueger. I know this one's a little bit random, but it gets better. Because, remember, Power of the Elements, the next set that's coming out, it just came out for Japan. I did an opening on it pretty recently. It should be this week. Of course, it's going to be one we're going to get in August this year. Includes a ton of support for Neos. And they can use this card. This card is what Neos Wiseman should have been. Of course, with Neos and Yubel fused together. It's much better. So this card is amazing. I think a lot more people will be hyped up for it whenever we get that Neos support. Again, that should be around August when we're going to get that in English. But this card is amazing. Don't overlook it. Hero players definitely don't overlook it because it has some powerful effects, but mainly it's what Neos Wiseman should have been. And it still aggravates me that it takes them years to finally get it right, But yeah, I'm glad we finally did. Then, of course, probably one of the bigger reprints of the set is Crystron Needle Fiber, or Hyperquotax. I hate the name. I hate the English name, and maybe I'm just stupid and can't pronounce it. I'll take that. If that, you know what channel you're on. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Whatever. But I hate that name. Anyway, it is a card that got really expensive. They reprinted it as like an OTS pack, but as an Ultimate Rare, that's not really a reprint, obviously. It's cool if you want it, but it's not going to help with making it easier for people to get. But it looks like this reprint will definitely help people out. It'll make it much cheaper to get, and I'm hoping that it will be fairly easy to get from this too. I've seen, from the openings I saw, a lot of people are getting them from their boxes, so I'm hoping that means it's pretty plentiful and will be a ton easier to get. Then next up, probably one of the biggest monsters in this set is Borla Dragon. Another one we've had to wait for quite a while. It's a Link 5 for Boar loads, and this guy is a monster. He can attack all your opponent's monsters. He can revive a rocket monster and also get rid of an effect one on your side of the field, so you're able to, get what you need and activate those different effects. And you can't even negate his effect activations, and 3,500 attack. I don't think it's going to be very hard to bring out either, so yeah, this is one to definitely look out for, one of the strongest Link monsters that we've had, and we haven't seen too many Link 5s. I think there's only a handful, so this gives us another one we can go for. After that, we have Decode Talker Heat Soul. This card is amazing. Another one I was really excited to see was actually in the set. I was wondering how long we'd have to wait. It is awesome. It's a great card for Cyverse. It's a great just Link monster in general. You're going to see this in Code Talker decks and stuff too. And what's really cool is that's basically like Decode Talker and Salamangreat together, almost like they're, fused or whatever you want to say, but it can work for a variety of different decks out there. Like, I feel like it's going to be used a lot in Code Talker, just Cyverse in general, because the draw power this card gives you is amazing. And then also you can get rid of it, go for Transcode, and then start your whole combos off on that too. So it is one of the best Link monsters we have in the game, and one I'm interested in trying out. I want to try it out with like Code Talkers or even more of a pure Cyverse deck, because I've heard a lot of good things, and it sounds fun. And like I said too, I love Code Talker cards. And then the last card we're going to talk about, that's what we're going to point out, is of course Albert, the Jester of Despa. This card I didn't even get from my opening. I saw Jobber got one. I didn't see how many on that. I think it was just one. I might have to double check. But anyway, I'm hoping he's not going to be too tough to get because, of course, with the branded structure deck, of course, Albaz structure deck being released, this card really shot up in price. People are like, oh, this is why we should have picked these up earlier. So, yeah, it was good that they actually reprinted this one fairly quickly. I was kind of surprised because Konami doesn't usually, they take a little bit more time to reprint things like this. So I figured it would be maybe some kind of Megaton thing if we're lucky, something like that, But no, we actually got this reprint fairly quickly. Again, I'm hoping it will be, fairly plentiful to get. I think it will be. We'll see. It will at least make a dent in what it was. And of course, for people out there that want to build Albaz, here you go. Using Despa with that, you are all set. And I'm glad that that was actually reprinted too. And again, I'm a little bit surprised by that. And yep, there you go. Those are my more notable cards that are in Ghost from the Past 2, The Second Haunting. Let me know if you agree or disagree, because these are just kind of, like I said, a lot of my different choices that, in my opinions. But if there's a card out there that you're really excited about and stuff too, let me know. Because, yeah, we all play different decks and stuff too. And there might be something totally that wasn't on my radar that you're really excited about. For me, I mean, I feel like Shell Knight is one of those a lot of people probably don't care about, but I was really excited about. So I'm sure there's plenty out there too for you guys. So let me know, of course, down in those comments below. Like and subscribe and all that, like I've said before. And if you want to see more videos like this too, let me know down in those comments. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing well. And of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.